Oh my God, that Chrissie Merritt clip is so bad, dude.
What?
Which one?
What was the Chrissie Merritt clip?
Oh, you didn't see it?
No.
All right,
No.
so SchizoSean. Now Cecil is absolved from this. SchizoSean brought a camera in to Chrissie Merritt's stand-up comedy act, and I showed it on a Trashcast. And I like Chrissie. I have no problem with Chrissie, but you know, this is like women in comedy.
Always talking about their vaginas, their tampons, like that's where they go to. It's the worst ever. That Keanu, like the first time I ever heard that Keanu girl talk, I think it was when the airline thing happened. And that was like one of the first jokes she was making. It was like about her fucking tampons or something. I was just like, God, I hate fucking female comedians so much.
Yeah, it's just
it wasn't a joke. She had a tampon out and they made her fucking. That wasn't a joke.
No, there was a fucking joke that she made about her fucking tampon or something like that. I'm like, yeah, I get it.
No, she had her tampon string hang out when they made her change.
Fucking gross. No, they didn't make her change. They chose to change right there in front of fucking a whole room.
That was a weird thing. Yeah, I remember.
They could have went to a fucking bathroom. They could have done anything. They're not being held prisoner. They fucking changed right there in front of private kids and all that shit. And my coochie strings hanging out.
Yeah.
Gross.
Here's Cecil, if you want to share, if you're not afraid. If you're afraid, it's okay, because I know she's your friend.
Is it SchizoSean's video?
Yeah.
Nah, he could suck my dick. Fuck that guy.
Well, it's just Chrissie Merritt talking and doing her stand-up.
I'm not. Yeah, it's one of his hidden camera videos.
Yeah, for comedy stand-up. It's not her doing anything embarrassing. It's her comedy stand-up. But I understand if you want to protect Chrissie. That's okay. Sorry, chat.
Cecil won't show clips, won't eat asses. What will you do, Cecil?
Yeah.
Sorry, chat. Cecil is not going to. Cecil is protecting his friend Chrissie by not showing.
I'm not showing her stalker. I'm not showing her stalker videos. Who sneaks cameras in, follows her, threatens her child. I'm not showing his videos.
He didn't threaten her child. That's crazy. He didn't threaten her child.
No, I'm not gonna. I'm not playing her stalker's video. Sorry,
he threatens her kid.
Way out of
He threatens her kid. Did you say?
No, he did not. Captain Chokeout. He did not.
He absolutely did. He absolutely did.
No, he did not. Silliness.
What was said? Let me be the judge.
Pull it up.
I don't have it ready. I don't fucking follow.
Give me the long and the short of it.
So, SchizoSean. Here's what. Let me tell you what happened. Okay, you be the judge of this.
He's just a guy who travels around the country by himself.
Let me tell it. You can argue with me.
He's just a guy. Before you start. He's a guy who travels around the country following her to her shows and after shows filming her.
Okay, is that true?
It happened once or twice. Yes. So here's who he is.
That's a yes, by the way. It happened once.
So SchizoSean is, I think he would be a Nick Rekieta friend. Okay. So SchizoSean basically found out Aaron Imholty, who shared pornography of Nick Rekieta's wife, was told by the judge that he wouldn't have to go to jail, but he couldn't denigrate. He couldn't do anything to Kayla Rekieta ever again for like 2 years, actually, something like that. Suspended sentence. So this guy, Aaron Imholty, throws a party, a big party, like, hooray, I'm not in jail. And he invites Geno Bisconti, who's one of Cecil's friends, to the party. Geno Bisconti gets up and does a stand-up act. Now, SchizoSean knows this is going on, so he sneaks into the party. He's invited, he can go to the party if he wants. He paid to get in or something. He goes in with a hidden camera, and he films Geno Bisconti's comedy act, which is nothing but Geno Bisconti screaming about how Nick Rekieta's wife is a naked whore. He's seen her. She's gross. She's a filthy whore, et cetera, et cetera. So SchizoSean has this on tape, and he gives it to the judge, and lo and behold, Aaron Imholty goes to jail. So Aaron Imholty goes to jail.
Have to do
Wait, the guy that was thrown
I'm about to tell you.
Jail,
that's right. Jail. So Geno Bisconti is now like pissed because it's like SchizoSean is like a hidden camera guy who's exposing their little crew. Chrissie Merritt hosts something called Content Hotel. Geno Bisconti's going to be there. And again, there's going to be comedy acts. Everybody's invited. You buy a ticket. SchizoSean goes there. Okay, he buys the ticket. He goes to Content Hotel to make content for his YouTube channel about these nitwits. And he's let in. They catch him and they drag him to like mafia style, apparently. To Chrissie Mayer, who goes, "Do you have a camera? You can't be filming in here." He's like, "This is Content Hotel. What are you talking about? You can't be filming in here." So they take his video equipment from him. He goes to the bar and he just starts drinking.
Nobody's allowed him.
And then he passes out drunk at the bar, as you do. They go into his pants and they pull out his wallet. Geno, Keanu, pull out his wallet and photograph his driver's license and post his driver's license to Twitter, a piece of it, and say, "More's coming if you don't leave us alone."
That's fucked up.
Okay, so now SchizoSean is legitimately at war with these people. It is true. It is true. It's on Twitter. So now SchizoSean says, "I'm at war with these people now. They just threatened to dox me. They took my ID out of my pants pocket, photographed it, and posted Geno Bisconti and Keanu after the situation with Chrissie Mayer." So now he's like, "I am going to go around and I'm going to expose these people. I'm bringing a camera. They're going to have to physically throw me out."
He's exposing them? Wait, I thought he
the whole time. But now he's going to see Chrissie Mayer.
Now he's really doing it. He wasn't already doing it.
He was already doing it before. But I mean, Cecil, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with you doing bringing a camera to a stand-up comedy act and exposing somebody breaking the terms of their? You should. I mean, yeah, like you have the right to be angry. But he didn't do anything bad. Like that seems to be okay. So then he goes in and he films Chrissie Mayer's set. Oh, he said something like, "The consequences of this at 12 o'clock, your baby is going to be responsible for this." And they go, "That's a threat of his baby against the baby."
Responsible.
Held responsible. It's
a guy who
doesn't mean anything. It does. Your baby's going to be held. Your baby's responsible at 12 o'clock.
Somebody says your baby's going to be held responsible for this.
He posted his ID to the internet.
Who?
Geno Bisconti. That whole fucking. So he
absolutely did not.
Yes, he did.
With his address on it.
Yes. He said he took a Cecil. He took.
It was blocked out. It was blocked out.
Why does he take a picture of the guy's driver's license? How did he take a picture of the driver's license? And
we can settle this right now.
That's the question. In your mind, him and Rekieta went and robbed him while he was asleep, right? That's your story?
No. I think they have a picture of his driver's license, which he did not volunteer.
What was inferred? What was inferred was that they went into his pocket, got his license out, took a picture of it, then put it back.
That is correct.
By who?
That is correct.
By Ethan, correct, but not by reality.
Just told me.
Well, let me just ask you: How does Geno Bisconti have a photograph of this driver's license?
Maybe this lunatic went to the bar, drank himself unconscious with his keys, his phone, and his wallet on the bar, passed out cold. The bar and the hotel is now looking for his friends. Took a picture of it and was passing
it around. Gave it to Geno Bisconti.
Everybody,
Cecil, stop it.
It's even under your scenario,
a dude is unconscious. A dude's unconscious at the bar, and they're looking for.
Cecil,
what are you talking about?
Cecil,
the dude passed out unconscious at the bar with all his shit on the bar.
They have attracted. They are trolls, and they have attracted a troll. They've attracted a troll who's going to film them and put their content. They've attracted a troll who's going to film them and put their content on the internet now.
And that's what they've done. And threaten a baby.
Listen.
Your baby will be held. Because Geno Bisconti basically said, "I'm going to release your docs to the internet," and they said, "Your baby will be held."
Geno said, "That's
not a real threat. That's a joke."
May I speak?
So maybe
it's to get you to overreact. It's not a real. Your baby will be held responsible. What does that mean? At noon tonight.
Geno posted, and he's threatening Chrissie's kid. When Geno said, "I'll dox you," how do you know he was? We know that your guy was joking, but Geno wasn't. Geno was dead serious, but he was
because
Geno had his driver's license.
Let me just chip in as somebody completely impartial. I'll be completely honest. I don't want to offend anybody who's friends with anybody, but I couldn't give a fuck about either of them or any of them. I actually told Chrissie Mayer once upon a time on the Jack show, I was like, "Do you think I care about your fucking opinion? Who the fuck are you?" And she got really upset about it. So listen, I'm gonna be completely honest. Cecil, there's no way on this planet that you believe for 1 minute that a barman thought, "Oh, look at this poor man. Let me have a look at his wallet, get his ID out of it." No, you don't believe
it. I was there, choke out. He didn't have to take out his wallet. He left it on the bar.
What, with his license out?
He was just asking to have his license photographed and blasted on Twitter.
Out cold, and they were trying to find him. They were trying to find somebody to take him back to his room.
Sure. And that's why Cecil, this is a guy who basically sent their friend to jail because of their own actions. And they were just kindly photographing his driver's license and revealing it to Twitter because they cared about his friends. And then getting home safely.
I'll be on the side of the guy who's not a stalker threatening babies, and you be on his side. And
I'll be on Nick Rekieta's side.
Why don't we just
in general, Nick Rekieta's I'm Team Rekieta with these people. I just am.
Why don't we just
I'm team not releasing Kayla Rekieta's revenge porn to Geno Bisconti on the internet and then calling her a whore.
Wait. Now you're making me take. Wait, hold on. You're making me take the Aaron guy's side. I'm not.
Yes,
on his side.
that's whose side you're on.
That's a stretch. That's a stretch.
No, it isn't. That's the side that you're on.
Why don't we just
realize you are?
Gentlemen, why don't we just explore the avenue?
That's the side you're on. That's what this is about. It's about him.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I don't like the guy Aaron at all.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's the side that you're on. The people you're defending who are doing this are doing it because of Aaron Imholte, and they're getting revenge for him for the fact that he had to go to jail because of SchizoSean exposing him. You understand? That's who you're defending right now.
Funny. That is funny.
And there's a dude driving around the country following them to shows and after shows.
And doing what? Filming the show and then putting it up and going,
and then but also following them after shows in real life too.
Let me ask you some. Listen. Again. I just want to be the voice of reason. Listen,
and bringing their kids.
Do you think that Eddie Murphy, Dave Chappelle, or any other stand-up, Seinfeld, any of them would care if you were filming their comedy show? No, because they know what they're saying is fucking comedy.
Yeah, actually, I've been to Chappelle's show. They confiscate.
You're not allowed to film. Yeah, I know you're not allowed to film, but I'm talking hypothetically.
So you just blew up your own fucking argument in 2 seconds.
Not me. I'm not arguing.
You just said you think Dave Chappelle would get mad if you filmed. I said, yeah, he would.
No, okay. Just in general, especially the content house.
If there's a rule no filming, there's a rule no filming. The dude follows there, goes in their shows, films it, and films them afterwards. He stalks them in real life, and now he's bringing their infant kids into the thing.
Oh, he's wearing Google glasses.
It's just nonsense. It really is. It's meant to just be like, we're victims. He said, your child. If you dox my friend, your child will be held responsible. It doesn't even mean anything. Just look at it. It doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything. Hey, choke out. If you fuck with me, your kid's gonna pay for it. Doesn't mean anything.
That's not what he said. He said your child will be held responsible.
You would laugh that off, right?
There is
by noon, your child will be held responsible.
There is a big difference between saying what you just said to me, Cecil, and what Ethan's alleging was said. There is a big fucking difference between.
He said
you read into it, and then you go, well, there's a threat against a child. Well, yeah, it's meant to be read into that way, but it's not literally saying that. And it's just saying, how do you like being threatened?
Listen, okay, right. If someone was stood in front of me, it's like literally directly opposite me in Minecraft, and they said to me what you said, Cecil, within 30 minutes of you saying that, I'd be sat in a jail because you'd be dead. If you what Ethan is alleging is being said, I'd look at you and be like, what the fuck does that mean, you weirdo?
I'm telling you what was actually said.
You know what I mean?
What's the difference between your kid will be held responsible for what you do?
Because that just makes no sense. What you're saying, what you said is implying that because of something I did, you're going to fucking do something to my kid.
Okay.
They chose their words very carefully to make people like what you're doing jump to a conclusion. But all they were trying to say is, how does it feel? How do you like being threatened on the internet? That's all it was. They're not, I mean, it came directly.
Here's the other thing. Chrissie Mayer did nothing to this guy.
She took him aside and said, do you have a camera? You're not allowed to be filming. Why am I not allowed to be filming on content?
Nobody is. Nobody
walk
was
around with a camera and film Content Hotel. Isn't that what Content Hotel
If you're not
is?
allowed to
They
do
are
that, then that's
filming
fair
it.
enough.
They tell everybody there, Ethan.
It's
Listen,
because everyone's fucking having sex.
I need a new
You don't want to
stirring
keep on
stick.
camera,
Hang
man.
on.
Everybody's fucking. You don't want to be exposed.
Oh my God! It doesn't matter. Now it's about filming Chrissie and saying her content, her comedy wasn't very good. I mean, if that's awful, that's awful. It's fair enough. I know she's your friend, but yeah, there's a whole thing there. It has to do with Aaron M. Holtby. That's what it is. It's Aaron M. Holtby, Taylor Rekieta, Nick
He
Rekieta.
doesn't even come into this conversation. No, I'm team.
You're not aware of it. You didn't even know it was about Aaron M. Holtby until I just told you.
It's not about it because
it is.
Chrissie has nothing to do with that guy.
Chrissie's friends, the blah blah blah. I just connected.
I'm friends with Nick, and I'm friends with Geno. I don't like the guy Aaron at all. What does that make me?
Who even is Aaron? Who is this guy?
Team
Exactly.
Aaron.
I don't even know him.
Team Aaron.
But I'm Team Aaron. Yeah. Even though I'm friends with Nick and Geno,
I'm
Team
friends
Aaron.
with everybody. I like all of these people except for Aaron M. Holtby and Geno Bisconti. Really, kind of at this point, from what I've seen, not crazy about him. But you know, I'm just saying there's some behavior that was way out of line. The behavior that's here's the behavior that's way out of line. The behavior that's way out of line is sharing Kayla Rekieta's nudes, calling her a whore during a stand-up act. And it wasn't even a joke. Like, it wasn't jokes.
Forget about
hold on.
her
This is the
nudes.
behavior that's way out of line. And then grabbing his driver's license, taking a picture of it, putting it on the internet and saying, stop questioning us or there's going to be trouble. That to me is the behavior that's way out of line. Way out of line.
The problem was not sharing
filming
the
her.
problem was sharing your goddamn wife.
Public.
It all falls back into fucking Nick's lap. Stop sharing your wife. All this problem.
That's true. That is true.
Come on.
That is true too.
I love Nick, but let's fucking roll it back to the beginning.
It sounds like you're all on Team Aaron.
This was easy to avoid problems. Sounds like I'm
easy to avoid. 3 years
easy
ago.
to avoid. Just don't share your wife with a fucking geek from Minnesota. How about that?
Oof.
Really simple.
You hear that, Nick? This is some good advice coming from Cecil right now.
I'm giving great advice. Write it down, Nick. I'll tell it to. I love.
3 years too late, but you know, here's some good advice.
What's he even doing now?
He's live streaming.
Nice.
Well, Aaron M. Holtby, I think
I love Kayla and I love Nick. I really do. And honestly, I've spent a lot of time with both of them. But come on, this is you went down a stupid path, and there's going to be fucking dumb repercussions like this.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, there are going to be repercussions, but
these things can happen.
You know, there's still behavior that's way out of line, and there's behavior that isn't a response to behavior that's way out of line.
What's the way out of line behavior? Not bringing the kids
I just told you. I just told you what it was.
To me, that's the worst one. And that's why I would.
Yeah, I know you say that, but I just explained to you. You know, if you actually read,
I know their address on Twitter is a bit naughty.
I say bringing Chrissie's baby into this situation. Once you bring Chrissie's newborn baby into the situation, saying that,
oh my, boo hoo hoo. He said, your baby will be
I'm just saying, like, you're the bad guy. You're not going to win at that point.
Your baby will be held responsible for this as a joke.
They're both pretty stupid things to have done, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
yeah.
All I'm saying is Nick Rekieta's
What did Chrissie do? Wait, what did Chrissie do to this guy again? Just tell him he can't film in there. That was her crime. Which she said,
I think it's probably more to it than that. I'm not that involved in it. I'm just talking about
now it's nebulous, right?
My opinion, my opinion would be.
Oh, I don't think there's any. By the way, I don't think Chrissie's being particularly punished. I think that this guy was taken aside by her and told he can't film. He felt like he was especially singled out.
No one
and he decided to go to her set. There's a whole Dabbleverse thing that's going on right now. He decided to film her set and show that it was largely about pubic hairs, which it was. And then he put that on the internet.
How many minutes long is the set that he
2 minutes?
Her sets are like over a half hour.
Oh, okay. Well, then I don't know.
So he pulled the bad joke out and said that's her set.
You could watch it or you could not. I mean,
I know, but I'm saying, like, I mean, was that her set or was it a joke that bombed?
I don't know, man. It's a joke. It goes on quite a while. I don't know. I'm not here to talk about that. I just said there's a video here, and if you want to see the video, you can see the video, but you don't want to see the video.
I'm not putting my friend Stalker on here. Sorry.
It's not. He's not in the video. It's Chrissie that's in the video.
I know it's his video that he took again that she asked him not to. So
okay,
you can watch it. It's online. I'm just not participating.
All right, let's get Camelot's point of view, and Camelot can be the final judge. Go ahead, Camelot.
Oh, I don't think that anyone's going to strangle a baby for real.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of the end of it for me. Thanks, Chokeout. I appreciate it.
Hang on, when was strangling introduced to the mix? Like,
That's what's implied.
What?
The baby strangling.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
the strangling was implied at all, but.
I think Cecil's just going a little overboard with the worried about the baby strangling.
How old are these?
I think you should not bring anybody's kids into shit at all.
How old?
I think
are
they're in their 30s. I think these are 30-year-olds. I don't know how old Chrissie is. Chrissie's probably older than that, but the rest of them are in their 30s. Yeah, and Nick Rekieta's age. It's the younger generation.
What? Stop. Nick Rekieta's in his 30s.
He might be 40 now.
Yeah, I think him and Chrissie are about the same age. They're
Nick
about 40.
Rekieta's younger than me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Paper round must have been fucking ginormous, man. He's younger than me.
I think so, yeah.
No one's younger than Cecil, though.
No, I'm the oldest.
All I'm saying is, like, if I don't take my driver's license and take a picture of it and post it to the don't do that. Like, that's not right. Under no circumstances is that right. Also, don't host a party where you platform a guy who's just going to go on and on about Nick Rekieta's wife, who's a victim of revenge pornography. It's I know I got the same amount of people are saying that I'm right in the chat as you.
I'm just picking these at random, Ethan.
Put a poll up. Who's right?
I'm just dropping the needle.
The honest fact of the matter is, neither of them. They both sound like a pair of fucking dickheads. I'm just being completely honest. I know you're friends with one of them, Cecil, but it just sounds like a fucking load of fucking idiots. It really does. Like, all right. If somebody listen, I'm being good. Listen, if I was in a room somewhere and a group of my mates bought someone before me, you know what I mean? Like, I'd be like, well, what the fuck are you doing? What do you think this is? Unless I was actually a mob leader or something. Like, why are you bringing someone before me? Do you know what I mean? Like,
I don't understand what you're saying. What are you saying? Why are you?
It's unbelievable, the behavior. Like, first of all, when I was in my 30s, I had fucking far more things to be doing than going around filming some fucking bird telling mediocre jokes.
Dude, driving around the country by himself doing this.
Yeah, that's insane.
Dressed as a rabbit.
What they're doing, Cecil? What fucking
dressed as a rabbit? Dressed as a rabbit, driving around the country. Dude, this is a strange person. If you have a family,
we're on the internet, Cecil. Come on, man. We're on the fucking internet. This is a guy who's entertaining an audience by driving around, filming public people who are public figures who are performing in public, who don't want to be filmed at that moment by this particular person. Tough. He's not going to Chrissie's house and filming in the windows.
Yeah, that'd be
the comedy club where she's performing, and then filming her going to her car afterwards, following her, but she's still in public. I would do that. I did that to Brian Wilson.
I was literally just about to say what Putrefied just wrote in the chat. This is what fucking your mate did, Ethan. This is no different than what your fucking pal did. The fat fucker. What's his name? Fucking Vito. No different. It's no different. He's not turning up to their actual residence. He's turning up to their place of business and shit, like, which is still weird, but like,
yeah, just making content. That's all it is, though. I mean, again, we are on the internet, and I don't want anybody going to Chrissie's house or bothering. I don't want anybody going to anybody's house and bothering them. But Yeah.
And what if they
listen,
do
if
at
it gets
that point?
super
Would
chats
you
in,
be
do
like,
it.
that's too much, or would you be like, he's just come on?
I'd be like, he's just joking because like I've picked a side and I have no morals. I just,
That's what I thought.
whatever anybody does who's on my side is okay. I mean, obviously, like Cecil, I mean, obviously, you know what I mean? Like the baby thing is a little bit like, touchy, but you read it and you just go, I understand why you said that. I understand why you did that. Somebody just threatened to dox you, has a picture of your ID.
Somebody, but not the person whose kid you brought up. Somebody else.
Right. Yeah, I know. I get blamed for things that Liam does. I get blamed for things that you do.
No, you're not the lawyer. Somebody else did the thing. First of all, they didn't dox. They threatened to dox. And then you go to their friend.
They threatened to dox. And they didn't strangle a baby. So did they? No, they just said your baby will be held responsible. If you dox me at 12:05 p.m., your baby will be held responsible. It's just a fucking joke, man. It was just
maybe a funny one. It's a good one. Was it as good as Chrissie's, or was Chrissie's worse?
We will never know because you're not going to show them because those jokes were acquired by stalkers. So
I'm not gonna put my my friend's stalker stuff on here, but you can do it as an EVS exclusive.
Do you not find it funny how they were threatened to it was threatened that they'd dox him, and then all of a sudden his dox ended up on Twitter, but it wasn't us. No, come on.
It wasn't doxed. He wasn't doxed.
Well, there's an easy way to prove this. Let's pull up the tweet with the.
It shows it's the video. It's blocked out. It's not an actual dox. It said, "Oh, well, we can," or who doxed?
Show me then.
Who doxed?
That's what I'm asking. That's what. No, pull up the fucking tweet with the fucking. That's who did it.
Did they show his full license or just part of it with his name?
They showed just part of it. They said we have it. We'll be releasing the rest. It was a threat saying, "Leave us alone."
So in response, he went to somebody who didn't do that and made him.
He didn't go anyone. He just said, if my dox is released, Chrissie's baby will be held. I can't remember the exact words, but it was a joke. It was a response to being threatened with a dox.
Mm-hmm. And you're the good guys. Okay.
I'm not assigning them good guys or bad guys or anything like that.
I am.
I know. I mean, again, I'm not going to go through it again, Cecil. I know you're passionately defending your friends. I'm not friends with any of these people, so
I would do that, dude. And to be 100%
objective here.
100% if they were doing it to you, if they were doing it to you or anybody else's kid, the same fucking response.
Yeah, but what? Listen, look.
See, that's a line I have, and that's.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know if you would defend me. I would like to think so, but
if they were threatening Ava's, like, "Oh, we're gonna take it out on Ava for what you did," you think I'd be like, "Oh, they're joking"? I'd say.
I mean, the circumstances were 100% the same. You're saying,
no.
Got it.
Cecil's just a little gay, so
yeah,
that's what it is.
All right.
All right.
Cecil, don't trust your instincts. They have gotten you nowhere.
Yeah, Cecil is coping. Alex Stein does the same thing, but it's okay because Alex Stein has Stein brought up Cecil is their friend. Well, Alex Stein. Okay. Hold on a second. So, in other words, it's okay. Your only problem now is the thing about the kid. Other than that, SchizoSean can go to Chrissie's place of, comedy, film that because that's what Alex Stein would do, and then also follow them out to the car while shouting questions at them because that is what Alex Stein would do.
If it's following it out to a car shouting questions, I'm okay with that. If they have a rule,
then now you've just reduced all of the problems of SchizoSean down to just this one thing. Because Alex Stein does it, you're friends with Alex Stein. He has clout. They're saying in the chat. I would never.
You didn't let me finish my sentence. You didn't let me finish my sentence.
Okay.
If Alex was going into a place that said no filming, like they had a rule, like nobody is allowed to, then he's wrong.
With you, you mean? When you went into that guy who reviews pizza?
100%. We were wrong.
You were wrong. Yeah, okay, right.
Yeah.
But it still was great internet content, and I'm sure it would happen again. Now, you guys both said whatever happens to you, like physically.
Right, but we didn't follow them home and threaten their children. We just did one little thing, and that was
it just comes down to that one thing.
It's
and I
the
just
difference between a stunt and a stalker. There's a difference. Yeah, there is a difference.
I think that Alex Stein at this point is there's
you don't think he's doing
no
it at a studio where they're broadcasting
by the Blaze, and he's doing it for political reasons. But I mean, other than that,
he wasn't working for the Blaze. I don't think at that time.
Okay, so he's not doing it for the Blaze. He's doing it on his own. He's not being paid. He's not some agent. He's just a troll on the internet who's trying to make content for laughs. And you endorse him, but not SchizoSean. And they're basically doing the same thing, but SchizoSean has a smaller audience who only want to see Aaron Imholty suffer for what he did. That's essentially their goal, is to get Aaron Imholty and Aaron Imholty's defenders in the Dabblerverse to pay, essentially, or be embarrassed or something like that. So that's their goal.
Just that one thing of threatening a baby.
He didn't threaten a baby.
Somebody who's not even involved in it.
But I mean, but again, they didn't.
That's a big sticking point for me. I know you guys are trying to minimalize it, but it's for me that's a big deal.
It's really weird.
Taking your driver's license out of your wallet while you're drunk, photographing it, and putting on.
Did they do that, or did the bar do that?
Somebody did it. How did Geno? You might as well know.
Cecil, no, stop it. You do not believe the barman story, Cecil. Stop that.
I was there, man.
I do not. Listen.
How did Geno Visconti get a picture of the guy's license?
Years of being on this
in the show when that guy was passed out at the bar.
Come on.
This is the first time in 48 years. Bearing in mind, I've spent a lot of those years in clubs and bars, both socially and for my job. I have never once heard of a barman taking fucking a picture of someone's ID and then posting it to Twitter like, "Oh, does anybody?"
He didn't. No.
Why would anybody get into his wallet at all? I don't understand that.
He didn't. No one
trying to help him.
Right. Okay. Sorry.
No one said he did.
Who opened his wallet?
The guy was unconscious at the bar. It's a hotel bar. It closes early.
So they go into his pants and take his wallet out, or even if his wallet's on the bar,
all his shit was on the bar. Phone, wallet, everything on the bar.
Do you do that? You don't call the police maybe and say, "Hey, like this guy's drunk."
They didn't want to. They thought he was a fucking guest at the hotel.
So they just opened his wallet, took his driver's license out, and took a picture of it instead, and that's perfectly okay with you. And you would be okay with people doing that to you. So if you get drunk somewhere, whether your wallet's in your back pocket or on the counter next to you, and you pass out, 100%. You're cool with people going into your wallet, taking your info out, photographing it.
If I'm unconscious,
what about your credit card?
Your
credit cards? Can they do that too?
Get my ID.
I don't think
credit cards.
What?
They can photograph your credit cards too. They can just go into your wallet and do whatever they want to do for.
Did the bar photograph his?
I'm just saying, like, what are the limits that you will allow an invasion of your personal privacy? Your wallet is about as personal as you
get. At a bar, and their choice is we could find this person's friends or call the police.
Sure, yeah, call the police. No, I'd rather they go into my wallet and investigate all of whatever.
I don't need to if my wallet's already laying on the bar because I'm unconscious.
I'm sorry. You're laying on the bar. You're unconscious. Are they allowed to go into your butthole?
All my belongings are out.
Are they allowed to go into your mouth and butthole because you're unconscious at the bar? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, yes,
they are.
What I'm saying is, yes, they're allowed to rape me.
That's what happened. You go into somebody's wallet, Cecil. That is their private property. It contains maybe pictures of your family. It contains your credit cards. It contains your driver's license and all your personal information. And you're just cool with, because you're drunk, somebody that you don't know going into your wallet.
I would rather them try to find my friends. What they didn't realize is this guy
this is where he lives. Let's find his friends. Let's go to his house.
No, they were looking for people in the hotel that knew him. They're like, there's a dude unconscious at the bar.
Cecil, you are way out on a limb on this. There's no possible way that you would allow people to go into your wallet because you were passed out drunk, especially when you were around people who were hostile to you.
If he left it on the bar and it was out, the actual ID was out, not in his wallet.
The wallet and the phone and keys were on the bar, and he's unconscious. All right. suppose that was you. You're unconscious. Your bar, wallet, keys. Their choice is try to find your friends or call the police. What would you want?
Wake me up. Call the police. You don't go into my.
Well, they made the wrong choice then. To me, I would.
Did. And then photographed it, and somehow Geno Bisconti got a picture of the photograph of the license.
It was going around. They were looking for this guy's.
It was going around. Oh,
he didn't have any friends because he's a stalker.
It was going around. Oh, because he doesn't have any friends. So he's in a hostile place. People went into his wallet.
No one was hostile to him at all.
Apparently so, because they passed his license around. They're just trying to help him.
Nobody
posted it on Twitter like, you better not film us making fun of Kayla Rekieta again and sending our friend to jail, which is what happened. That's what it was.
By the way.
Huh? 8 days.
How long did the guy get in jail?
8 days. He's in there right now. Yeah, it's just funny. You know?
I don't like that guy at all. I don't like that guy at all.
This is what you're defending, though. You're defending this, and then you're angry because their response to it was you thought it was just awful.
I'm defending somebody who fucking.
You thought it was just awful, like his response to that. But to me, like I would personally be very angry if somebody did that to me. I would feel like that was out of line. And I don't know what I would say or do. I don't know if I would say your baby's going to be held. I don't know. I'm not sure. I've never had somebody have the audacity to take my wallet out and photograph my cards.
I don't think you'd bring up anybody's kid.
I don't know. I don't know. If I did, though, it would be because somebody reached into my wallet and photographed my cards.
Oh my God! Like, I mean, and then put it on the picking stuff here.
Yeah, you're just randomly right. Sure.
It's common in England. If
Cecil, you're not defending the good guy. I'm stalking. See, Ben 31 UK. Shut the fuck up. But also, we just said this is the same behavior that goes on with somebody like Alex Stein. Same exact behavior.
Listen, I wouldn't call what this dude was doing stalking. That's not stalking.
It's
right. Stalking's when you're fucking like stalking to me. Is like fucking you go into their house, you go into their address, you're fucking following them around 24/7. Do you know what I mean? That or you're always on their social medias and shit. That to me would be stalking. What he's doing is just being a fucking knob.
You know what I mean? First of all, I'll double check, but it might have been more than just on the way to the car. It might have been even during the day, the next day, and stuff like that at restaurants and stuff. It's not. I have in my mind. I have that it was more than on my way to the car. On my way to the car, I'll give an exception for that. That's fine. But I think it was more than that. I have to double check. I don't want to say something out of fucking wrong.
Like because you know what I mean. Stalking.
But I'm pretty sure it was more than just on the way to the car. I was drinking a lot that weekend, but I have a feeling it was a little bit more.
You've got to be somewhere where that person is on more than several occasions, in my opinion, for it to be stalking.
Well, I mean, I would say that like he's going to be because it's not stalking. It's if you were going to if I'm making personal public appearances somewhere, and there's somebody who's appearing to wants to film me, to make a documentary, to criticize me, to trip me up, anything like that. Is that stalking? I mean, if you're outside of my house, it's stalking. If you're filming me in private moments, it's stalking.
What about
if you are attending every?
You and Andrea were having breakfast this morning, and it was somebody, fucking.
If somebody said that's Ethan and Andrea, and they're at the fucking casino,
they drove there specifically to film you at Atlantic City.
I'm in a public place. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the problem.
I'm not saying it's against the law. I'm saying, do you think it's?
Yeah, but it has to be more than once. See that as weird as it is, you got to be doing it.
The thing about that is that I don't announce that I'm going to
fucking jerking off and everything. You know what I mean? Like.
I don't announce 3 days in advance that I'm going to be at the casino with Andrea. If I did that, then I would expect somebody who had those intentions to probably be there. If somebody happens to see me there in public and they want to take a photo of me like Bigfoot,
that's PT what the definition is.
But if you're like saying I'm going to be at a comedy club and you can buy tickets to come and see me, then yeah, like.
How about this? If SchizoSean did have their address, would he show up at their house?
I don't know.
Well, you can't play that's what
that would be a whole.
No. Just off your gut. Like I don't know him. I don't know him at all, to be honest.
I don't know. He did it to Vito. He stood outside of Vito's house and filmed Vito.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, this is not a good guy. You don't go to people's houses.
He's not
like,
a good guy. He's a
no, you don't go to people's homes. Like, this is a stalker.
I mean,
yeah, Cecil, this guy is not from what's being said by both you and Ethan, by the way. But just to be clear, I'm not taking sides. I want to be very clear again. I've got no skin in the game, and if I'm being brutally honest, I could care less about either of them. But what I'm reading here through ChatGPT is the definition of stalking. This dude is not a stalker by any means. He's not even on the fringe of being a stalker.
All right.
well, I mean, look, if he engages in that kind of behavior now,
it's true.
then there's a problem. See, he went to Vito's house because Vito said over and over again, "You will not come to my property," and it was just a thing like, "I'm going to come and I'm going to stand on the sidewalk of your property." And Vito, they have a different relationship. Would he do that to, I don't know. If he does, let me know. If he does, let me know. I'll definitely roundly condemn that kind of behavior.
I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, to me, he's just a normal. It just seems not normal to me. That world of like following people around is like,
it isn't normal. It's YouTube. None of this is normal.
You're right. Listen, both of you, without realizing it, are right. Like, it isn't normal. It's not. But again, from what both of you, not you or you, from what both of you have said, this dude ain't even, according to ChatGPT, this dude ain't even on the fucking fringes of being a stalker. He's not even dancing near the stadium of being a stalker.
He's not. Okay.
Cecil debunked.
I guess he's not a stalker.
Listen, I'm just reading what the AI said.
I guess the guy who drives across the country to fucking follow you to your shows and fucking.
Oh man,
he's just not even in the stadium, not even near being a stalker.
So
I mean, you would have to assume all paparazzi.
Is Alex Stein stalking AOC?
What?
Is Alex Stein stalking AOC?
100%.
No, behave yourself.
But at her job. Yeah. Not at her home. If you went to her home, and that's what I'm saying. That's what the difference is. At Chrissie's job, that's fine. That's why I said if she's walking out of the fucking show, whatever. It's weird, but I get it. But if Alex was like, let's go knock on her door or let's go to her mother's house, I'd be like, I don't want to be involved with that.
So don't say that, because when you say that, you're imputing those behaviors to SchizoSean, who hasn't done that. You're afraid he's going to do that, but he hasn't done that. He's gone to a couple of public events, 2 public events of Chrissie's. 1 public event of Baron house. That's what he's done. They're friends with Vito, okay? And Vito, that's a whole different situation. They went to Vito's house to basically troll Vito.
Wait, Vito's his friend?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, well, all right. So that's not the same thing then.
Vito said, "Do not come to my property. Do not come to my property. Do not come to my property. It's my sanctum sanctorum. It's my privacy." And he said it over and over again to the point where they said, "We're going to come to your property." And they stood outside of his house and filmed him in a bluey t-shirt crying and calling the cops. And it was pretty funny. I got to say, it was pretty funny. "We're not coming in your house. We're on the sidewalk by your house. This isn't your property." That kind of a thing. And yeah, it was trolling. They were trolling Vito, who deserves to be trolled. So
yeah, like, just let them all crack on with it. You know what I mean? Not just. It's like John said. Like Cody. I can't remember which one of them said it. Like, no one thinks for 1 minute that anyone's going to fucking do anything to Chrissie's baby. No one. And then
they don't know this guy though.
And they don't know. Listen, he's not turning up at their house
because people scare the piss out of each other on the internet, because you don't know these people. You don't know how far they would go. And that's,
he drove from Colorado.
Taught me that Colorado to New York.
He drove from Colorado to New York to be at that show by himself, and then he makes a comment about their baby. I'd be concerned.
I drove to Wisconsin last year and Minnesota.
To follow somebody?
No, well, I was fucking racing.
No, but
I'm just saying, it sounds kind of silly when you're like, he drove all the way to New York. How could you?
Because to follow somebody, not for a job.
It started out as a Harvest road trip, became a stalking horror story.
I'm going to drive to fucking New York.
I drove all the way to do what? Well, I had a race there. Well, okay. Then you just
I'm gonna drive to New York and be like, Cecil, where's your baby?
Traveling to work. You could come stalk me. I'm fine with that. Crusader Joe says, Cecil, you're on the wrong side with this
Damn.
one. Mods, please put him in timeout forever.
I don't think there's any wrong side or right side though. Like, just
poll the chat. Ethan is right.
Poll the chat, like a poll them. Poll the chat, Cecil.
Tiki the Mighty for $5. It was Chrissie's event. Geno was under her employ. He posted Sean's license, which he never should have had access to in the first place.
I think we've beaten Cecil on that point. I think Cecil agrees.
Okay.
He's trying to argue, but he's not. He doesn't mean it when he's arguing. He's just trying to.
But was it Geno that doxed the driver's license?
Yeah.
Yeah, not Chrissie.
Okay, yeah.
And he didn't dox it. He said he showed that he had it, but he didn't show any of the information. He just showed that he had it. That's all. That's bad. He shouldn't have done that. But I mean,
he's not zero empathy for the cloutless, says Delmar decides. Boy, it really feels that way sometimes. It does feel like a contest of clout instead of right and wrong.
Really?
You know, it does. It does feel like that sometimes. And I know you're defending your friends, but sometimes it's like, sometimes it's they did something wrong.
The guy who brings the kids into it is wrong 100% of the time.
Yeah, no,
that's true. That is true. Here it is. Here it is. Ready? You want to see the? I'll bring up the actual tweet.
Yes.
From that situation. Oh wait, that's not right. This is right. Here we go.
Tell me, is it safe?
This tab. Yeah, this is it.
You sure?
Here it is. Geno Bisconti's tweet.
Is that a doxing?
Says so much more in to come. Ha ha ha! Clap, clap. And there's a picture of his license with Sean, and then N.
Is that a doxing chokeout? That's what he posted. Not even his last name.
Could you run that through, like, I don't know, facial recognition? Something pops up.
No, his face. His face is out. He doesn't hide his face.
Oh,
yeah,
this guy?
That's not doxing in my opinion.
It's not even remote.
But it's not saying if you don't stop, it's saying so much more to come, and then laughing. So it's like,
and then his response, and then this guy Sean's response is not to respond to Geno, but to go after his friend and say, "I'll take it out on your baby if he doxes me."
All right, let's see that. That's what I want to see.
All right, I'm trying to find that next. Hold on a second.
Okay, for me, it's easy for me to choose the good guy in this situation. I'm like, he didn't dox.
Order, Cecil, order. That's not doxing.
It's not doxing. It's not at all.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's not.
No,
doxing.
I do. It's not.
That's not. Come on.
It's literally not doxing.
That's not that. You know it as well. That ain't doxing, mate. Come on, behave.
How is it? How is that? His first name and his face, which are both public.
See, I think what it is that this guy is showing that while you were drunk,
I think you're trying to get clout with the Dick Masterson crowd. So no matter what, you'll always side with that crowd. I think that's who your clout. You're like.
It really isn't Dick Masterson. I'm still loyal to, and it's still respecting my friendship with Nick Rekieta to the degree that. I think that even though what he did was wrong, I think that sharing pornography of his wife, revenge porn, was beyond the pale. I think Geno Bisconti and that crew, like, saying ridiculously disgusting things about Kayla and their kids, which, by the way, I don't hear you defending. Like, maybe you don't know.
In my defense, I didn't not hear what.
Yeah, like, I don't hear you. Like, I understand that it's like radioactive. See, Camelot defends Nick to the point where, like, he has him on and stuff like that. Because, like,
I would have Nick on tomorrow.
But I mean, it's just like, I understand it's
not
radioactive,
today,
and it's a problem.
What do you got
like,
against them?
Popular, but like, you guys
What are
like
you
hung out
talking
and stuff, and now you're hanging out with a crew that's calling his wife filthy whore and all this stuff.
Chrissie is friends with Nick. I'm friends with Nick. Nobody's not friends with Nick. I'm not friends with Aaron. I've never met him. I don't like him. He fucking makes my skin crawl. I don't like the guy Aaron. Never did. That's why I don't understand why you're like, oh, you're Team Aaron. I'm like, I don't like that guy at all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm friends with Nick and Kayla. I fucking have hung out with Nick and Kayla many times. Nick and Geno are having a fucking disagreement, I'm staying the fuck out of it. It's not my business. But I have no loyalty to Aaron or any. I don't even have like towards him. Forget about loyalty. I don't. Fuck that.
Yeah,
so that's
you
why
have to stay out of it all the time, man.
Yeah, I do. I stay the fuck out of it.
I can remember like growing up. I'm sure you guys will all at some point had it as well. Like you got a mate with a bird who's a cunt, and then they split up, and you just talk the most shit about her, and then they end up back together again, and you're just like, right, I've got to fucking be around these two now every day. And you just spoke shit about it, like just stay out of it. Just let them crack on with it.
Prove it, Cecil. Have Nick on. I'll have Nick on tomorrow. Anytime Nick wants to come on. I'm friends with Nick. I'm friends with Nick. I don't have any problem.
You'll pay for it. I mean, if you socialize with Nick publicly, you will pay for it. Which is how, that's the thing. Like,
what does that mean? What does that mean? I'll pay for it.
The internet will come down on you and will say some things.
I don't think so at all.
They will.
Who?
They will, Cecil. Who? What are you talking about? Camelot, is it true? Do you think there are consequences, social consequences on the internet for that?
Yeah, there was a lot of people emailing NASCAR and my race teams and my sponsors trying to get me fired because I was friends with Nick.
Well, I sent those emails.
That's insane.
Yeah, it was one guy. It was specifically one guy that went on Keanu's show and then really embarrassed himself.
What? Hang on, but this is NASCAR. Why are they bothered about you being friends with is Nick Rekieta?
Well, because how it works is they don't say, "Hey, this guy's friends with Nick Rekieta." They say, "Hey, this guy rapes little children." They just make up stuff. Like they'll say, "I beat my kids." I don't have any kids. They say, "I beat my wife." I don't have a wife. Like they'll just make up stuff and hope that you'll get fired.
I understand that. What I mean is, how is NASCAR like? That'd be like someone in the fucking Premiership or someone in the going, "Oh, you're friends with that fucking Ethan Van Scott."
They're trying to make it so that Nick has no friends. You understand? Like it is so inconvenient. Yeah, they are. It's so inconvenient.
No. They might be, but here, this person right here,
they'll try to ruin your life over it, etc. They will.
My life is already ruined. This person right here is like, what do I have to lose?
Well, prove it. I haven't seen you associating with Nick. I mean, Yellow Flash cut him out. Called him all these names and stuff that.
No. I'll have Nick on anytime. That's fine. I'll have Nick on this week. It's not. There's no shunning of Nick by me on any fucking level
at all. Slowly kind of walking away. But and the thing about it is just that I never met Nick. I never met Nick. I never hung out with him. I think I've been on his show maybe 4 times, 5 times. He's been on my show a few times, but I've never hung out with him at all. I've never met him in person. And yet people still, because I've never really renounced Nick Rekieta. I've always been like, I've made jokes at his expense over this. But I've never been like, fuck you, you child, you fed your kid cocaine. Because of that, people call me his best friend, his number one supporter and all this stuff. And they're doing a lot of effort to sort of get me to just sort of finally renounce.
I've been on streams with Nick with Camelot recently, and I make fun of him. I do just like I do to anybody else. I've made jokes about. I immediately started making fun of him. Immediately, and he laughed because he knows me. I fucking, you know what I mean? I have no fucking problem with him. If what is somebody gonna do to hurt me if I'm friends with Nick? I wouldn't even notice.
Yeah,
what are you gonna drag my name?
You're a little naive there. A little naive. You've got friends. It's all right.
What I'm saying is, how does NASCAR?
All right, so I'll have Nick on, and I'll tell you what, Ethan. I'll tell you what. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I'll have Nick on and see if I have any ramifications for that, and I will tell you.
Yeah.
Okay.
See how it goes. No, Nick even wants to be on your show.
Maybe he's like,
I mean, that is also a possibility.
I mean, to be fair, the radioactivity has gone down a little bit in the past 6 months that Nick has remained friendless. All of his friends disappeared because of peer pressure. And to be fair, it's a lot of people just kind of went, I don't like what Nick did. I don't like what Nick did either. It's not my type of guy. The polyamory and the drugs and everything. It's the opposite of the way I live my life. And I never hung out with him before either, but I'm not going to fucking toss him over just because of stuff like this. Like, I don't know. I think he's paying the price. Well, I didn't. And I mean, the internet will tell you I didn't. The internet will sit there and say Ethan is his best friend still. And that, I get made fun of for it. I think like a lot of stuff that's come my way, a lot of grief that's come my way has been because of my association with Nick. Association with him. You know what I mean? So you be his friend like Camelot has. And Camelot has, Camelot's made fun of him, been critical of him, honestly. As he's not, if you watch Camelot's videos about Nick Rekieta, they're not like, he didn't do anything wrong. He's 100% in it. Camelot confronts what he did wrong, the mistakes that he made, but Camelot's always been his friend at the same time. And he's experienced some bullshit over it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be associated with either one of them. I don't want my good reputation being destroyed.
Yeah, I mean, you're straddling two friend groups that are at war.
No. I mean, I'm friends with Geno, and but the things where you're like, oh, Aaron. I mean, I don't even like that guy. Like,
they love Aaron, and Aaron is the football that they're protecting.
Who? Not me.
Geno, Keanu. I think to some degree, Chrissie. They are. Yeah, they love Aaron. It's really weird, man. I look at Aaron and Aaron makes my skin crawl. I do not understand.
That's my kind of take on him too. Like I just don't like him. So maybe I'll be thrown out of the friend group for no, but Geno knows I'm friends with Nick and stuff. They don't care. I don't fucking get involved with interpersonal fights. Like that's it. Yeah. You fight. It had nothing to do with me.
There you go.
This guy said that he could beat my ass, and he carries himself like he's a professional boxer, and also said that like I'm not a professional like driver in NASCAR.
Wait, who? What? This guy here?
Yeah, he carries himself as if he's a professional boxer, and he's had 2 amateur bouts where he literally got killed within like 30 seconds or like a 1 round, and. He lied and said he was a coach for years, and then got removed and got his like license suspended because he was lying.
But what's this? What's going on here?
So he sent pictures. He sent pictures of Nick Rekieta's wife to.
Oh,
Geno.
this is the fucking. That's the what's his name?
Show have you been watching Joke Out this whole night? Like you're it sounds like you're coming in on the show. Yes,
yeah, but I didn't realize who he was. Like, so that's him.
That's him going to sentencing to go to jail for 8 days.
Oh, okay.
Walking by, no family with him, no nothing, just showing up and walking.
He doesn't have any.
Sean was there with a camera and his friend. His friend filmed across the street, and then SchizoSean just walked right up behind him and filmed him. Public interest,
That's fine. I have no problem with that.
Okay,
that's what it is. That's what he does.
Okay, I understand now.
One, I don't like that guy, and even if I did, that's totally
why
legit.
Who the hell? Like why would like what? Why would you feel? Like why is he walk into court like that? Why is he walk? Not the guy filming him. I know why he's filming him. But why is he walking there like he's about to walk into a fucking?
Because he's like 8 feet tall and he's gangly and weird. How tall is that guy?
He's like 6'4".
All right.
Who? Aaron Imholty is 6'4". Really?
He's like 6'2" or 6'4". Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I thought he was taller than that actually.
But he's like, yeah. I'm a professional boxer, but he's like skinny, fat, and looks like he's never walked into a gym in his life. Yeah, he's like, I could just beat everybody. I'm a pro. And I'm like, you can watch his match on YouTube, and he just gets fucking nuked, like destroyed, worse than Boogie when he got destroyed by Wings. It was embarrassing.
When are you fighting him?
I'd kill that dude, like in a ring.
I know
in Minecraft in a ring.
Well, yeah, like dude, in
real life.
Go in real life.
ASE presents. Is that that's
John Klippa. There's the guy who threatened Chrissie's baby. That's him. So young Klippa, why don't you send the threat of Chrissie's
Oh, wait,
baby
no,
over to me.
Wait, it was Clipper who did that?
Yeah.
I
On
thought it was
behalf of
Sean.
his friend, no, on behalf of his friend Sean.
Oh.
The one who did it. It's his language. It's how he talks. He's you know.
Well, then you're retarded. Fuck it. You doing? I thought it was Sean. It was. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Fucking retard.
I know.